What is up, guys? DigitalNext here, and today we are going to be looking at kids' test answers. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on in those little heads of theirs. So let's just jump right in. Where was the American Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom. This kid is not that smart. Everyone knows it was signed during the movie National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. He signed it. It's the only signature that mattered. He even signed it in the movie. He's like, oh, I'm Nicolas Cage. He's like, I'm Nicolas Cage. I'm about to steal your heart. That's the only treasure that's worth it. What is the best estimate for the length of a football? How big is a football? Well, if I had to give you my best guess, it's about 1 football length. Yeah, 1 football length. That sounds about right. The question is, how would you make marriage work? Tell your wife she looks pretty even if she looks like a dump truck. Really, Jimmy? Really? That's your answer? Listen, son. Your mom, she's pretty ugly, so I left her. You're not supposed to take shortcuts in life. You gotta go through the maze and do the struggle. You can't just find an easy solution and take it. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you do that? Like a lot of people say, especially my stepdad, work smarter, not harder. Fill in the solutions. Read each of the problems and come up with a solution for each one. Problems. You fell on the playground and scratched your knee. Solution. Get up and deal with it. Mama didn't raise no complainers. We dealing with big boy problems, so we have big boy solutions. We just deal with it. Sometimes when you get the biggest of boo-boos, you gotta sit there and cry until someone holds you and tells you it's alright. Draw a picture of what you will look like in 100 years. In 100 years, I will be blank years old. In 100 years, I will be gone, just like my dreams and ambitions. Buried with me. If my wife is still alive, bury her with me because she can't live without me. I wonder if like the Egyptians did that. If their significant other wasn't like, deceased by the time they were, they just like buried them with them. Apparently a little kid wrote this for his teacher because she was sick. I'm going to go ahead and read it as best as I can as the little child wrote it. Dear Mrs. Clark, I heard you did not fail good. Well, when that happens, here's a trick to learn. Just go poop. I am not kidding. It works with me every morning. I feel so bad that I have to come to this heck hold of a school and deal with all these people I do not like to see. I just think in the morning, what would Jeebus do? And I take a big poop. I don't feel good. I got it. Always looking out for number 2 in your life. In one word, describe school. He pretty much summed it up. School is a huge pain in the butt sometimes. I agree. But school can be fun. That's why you have friends. Unless you don't have friends. Unless you're some weird freak or something. I don't know. Miranda can't see anything when she looks down in her microscope. Suggests one reason why. She is blind. I would have given him credit. Nice try. The teacher's a little too strict. Someone pooped in that teacher's Cheerios or something that morning. So I would have gave him the credit. I'm like, good job for thinking outside the box, kid. What ended in 1896? 1895. I don't know. I wonder what the teacher would have done if someone said like my great grandpa or something. If I am late for class, I will burst into class and comment on Mr. Thomas's mustache. Mr. Thomas will say, thanks, Ibaka. You noticed. Take your seat. My name is Frankie. I earn money at home. I don't. I am a freeloader. As long as you're honest about being a freeloader, I think that's a-okay. How many days are in a week? 7. How many months are in a year? 12. Is this number even or odd? Even. How did you know? Because I'm smart. I don't think she should. You're asking me how I knew. I would fight the teacher on this answer. I'd be like, listen, you asked me. I is smart. I came here to get my education and go home and eat some chicken tendies. And you questioning my intelligence? Listen, Mrs. Berkeley, we don't need to talk to your superiors. You gonna question me? I'm gonna question your methods of teaching. Write an example of a risk. He said this. That's a pretty good risk. Me personally, I would have said not becoming friends with the kid wearing the Akatsuki cloak. What do you think is the best solution to overpopulation? Support your argument with examples. Have you not seen the Hunger Games? With pita bread and cat piss ever pee? Clearly you haven't. I think they have the overpopulation thing pretty much down. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do this. Parent signature? Oh, her name clearly must be Mom. If my hypothesis is correct, and I've done my research, I believe her name is Mom. That's what I call her every day, and she responds to it. So that must be her name. We'll go with Mom. Name 6 animals which specifically live in the Arctic. 2 polar bears and 4 seals. Can I even name 6 animals? You got a polar bear, you got penguins, you have seals. Whales live in the Arctic too, right? God, I need 2 more. Ignore the obvious cut of me looking on Google, but I mean, you have the Arctic fox, and you have a walrus. That's 6 right there. And apparently a thing called a narwhal. I thought those were just made up animals. I honestly thought they were fairy tale animals, but apparently they're very much real. I think my mom should do less of this. Drink wine. You and me both. My mom doesn't drink. A lot, that is. I'm sorry, Mom. When she watches these videos, she's gonna get mad at me. Imagine that you lived at the same time as Abraham Lincoln. What would you say to him or ask him? First, I'd ask him to sign my penny. Maybe get a quick selfie. I'd be like, you best to watch your back, homie. Don't let me catch you at no place sleeping, son. Explain how you found your answer in problem 4. I'm assuming problem 4 is the difference between 180 and 158 is 22. So how did he find his answer? Math. Math. It's like it was always there for us. In our darkest time of needs, math was there. I remember a time in school when our teachers told us we weren't going to be able to use calculators for the rest of our lives because they were never going to be able to fit in our pockets. But who's laughing now? But who's laughing now, Mrs. Johnson? I think I am. That's probably because she passed away, so. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I don't know. What is the strongest force on Earth? Love, or maybe Kendall Jenner handing a police officer a can of Pepsi? That seemed to stop a lot of things. What did you learn about Earth Day? What did you not already know? In what situation might this new information be useful? I did not know Earth Day was April 22nd. It might be useful in a trivia game. That's a lot of your questions in school. They're completely useless. They're better off for trivia games. What do we call the science of classifying living things? That's racism. I mean, is he wrong though? My ethnic and social standing is not to be part of your science quiz. You can't profile me. What's your favorite Hugh? Hugh Jackman. I love Wolverine. This diagram below best illustrates. Oh my God, I didn't even see the giraffe in the middle just collapse and turn into bones. Giraffe that's gone now is just turning to bones and waste and just eventually food for the earth and other animals, so it's the circle of life. Let's all bow our long necks in a moment of silence. Meet My Dad by DJ. I never liked kids named DJ. It's like, what's your name? Just give me your full name. Who calls you DJ? Your parents call you DJ. I ain't calling you DJ. Hey, you think you're that cool? You think you get a nickname? You can't just come to school with a nickname already that your parents gave you. You gotta earn a nickname, all right? You know why they call me Four Finger Jim? It's because I lost my pinky finger in an arts and craft accident. It happened in the 4th grade, and now anytime I draw a turkey with my hand, it's never the same. Goodbye, pinky finger. You will be missed. It was a joke. It was a horrible joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tricked you all. DJ, that was a stupid joke. Yeah, I'm sorry. What's your father's name? Derek. How old is he? How does this kid know what's his dad's name? I didn't even learn my dad's name until I was probably like 20. How old is he? 31. How tall is he? 99 feet. That's a lot of feet. Was this an interrogation? Teacher, what are you trying to get out of me? You think I'm a snitch? You think I'm gonna tell you about my parents? What's his favorite drink? Beer. What's his favorite food? Steak. What's his favorite hobby? Sleeping. What's his favorite TV show? Man Survivor. That's a good one. Man Survivor. You remember that episode of Man Survivor when that dude survived? That was crazy. I'd be a horrible teacher, man. I'd just be laughing at all these kids' dumb questions. I can jump, I can run, I can play in the sun, I can swim, I can skate, I can bake a cake. They ain't no Dr. Seuss, but they tried their best. He says, I can pee. Sometimes, teacher, I just get these really long streams that I stand like 20 feet away from the urinal and I just go. We just see where the day takes us. I live my life 1 mile at a time. When I grow up, I want to be like mommy. You darn right you do. Look, your mom's making bank, man. I don't know what my mommy does, but every time she goes to work, people line up to throw money at her. My daddy says mommy likes to dress up and dance a lot. That's all I know. And daddy doesn't care because mommy gets paid a lot. Tony practices the piano 20 minutes every day. The effect of this is he's a big nerd. There's nothing wrong with playing the piano, you know? A lot of great people in history played the piano. There's no reason to shy away from it. Mozart, Beethoven, Snoop Dogg. Draw a sketch of the situation. I used to love watching Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore was like the best thing to watch. Caps, yeah! What was it, GTL, Gym Tan Laundry? Explain the phrase free press when your mom irons your trousers for you. I remember my mom used to do that anytime I would wake up and it was freezing to go to school. My mom would put in my chonies and my pants and my school uniform inside the dryer, and she'd make it nice and warm. So when I woke up in the morning, I'd put on a nice warm outfit and I'd go in the car, in the freezing car, but I was warm. So much my mom used to take care of me. And now all I get is phone calls saying, "Stop eating, fat boy." So I don't know what happened in between that time and now. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let me know which one of these answers made you laugh the most in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much again for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video. Thank you guys again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, you guys.